Thank you, Dan. So we first told you about this story about an hour ago. It is trending all over social media. The president of a chapter of the NAACP in Spokane accused of pretending to be black. Her name is Rachel, and her parents say she's white, she's not black, and she started disguising herself back in 2007. So she's a civil rights activist, and she faces now some ethics investigations for identifying herself as black in order to get a job. So many people are commenting about this story all over the place. They're using that hashtag. You can see it there, wrong skin. This wrong skin is terrible. You can't be born one color and then say you're another on the inside. Skin color is not who a person is. Then we have this one. It's 2015. We are beyond biology. Our birth bodies do not define us. We are the authors of our own destiny. And then we also have this one. I stand by Rachel. 10% of people are born wrong skin. It is not a joke, and you have no right in order to shame us. So let's have a discussion about this one. Is there such a thing as being born the wrong skin? Joining us, Solomon Jones. Good morning to you.
You know, this story is just, it's bizarre to me. No, I don't think you can be born wrong skin. I think you are who you are. And I think that you can identify with people, but you can't become black because you're just not. So it's just like in the black community, you have people who have been passing for white. That's something that started centuries ago. And in order to do that, you really have to do some really drastic things. You have to separate yourself completely from your family. You have to separate yourself completely from your culture. You have to become someone who you are not and turn your back on everything that made you who you are. And frankly, in this case, it almost looks like that. She does have some connections to her old family in terms of her black adopted brother, but she turned her back completely on her parents, and that's how this story came out.
But what if she just says, you know, I'm more comfortable this way. These are my friends. A lot of people, we just want to be like our friends. Like when you're in high school or junior high, you dress like your friends. You know, you take on the same sort of, you listen to the same music and do that. So this is just a case maybe of where she just took that to a whole nother level. What do you think about that?
I think she did take it to a whole nother level, but I think it's offensive because you can't take on the black struggle. You haven't had to struggle like we have. You haven't been stopped by the cops for no reason, although she claimed that some things happened to her, and maybe they did, but not because she was black. And so, you know, to try to take on that struggle and to try to almost objectify it and make yourself a part of it, in many ways that's offensive.
So many of us today, especially in this country, because it's, you know, this whole melting pot, are so many different things. So, and we're allowed to self-label when you fill out check those boxes like, what are you? Are you this? Are you that? And people can pick what they want to be. Is it a time where people could be trans black? We've seen it with transgender, where you could be what you would like to be, how you want to self-identify? I
don't think so. Because can I be trans white? I don't think anybody would accept that, given my skin color. And so I don't think that that's something that you can just identify with, especially given the historical struggle, given the historical baggage, given the things that we're still dealing with on the issue of race. It's just a very touchy subject. If you are part black, that's fine. If she said that and she was, that's fine, but she's not, and she lied about it, and that is offensive.
All right, Solomon, thank you so much. We always enjoy all of your sentiments, and we enjoy what everyone has to say. Thank you so much.
Yep.
We will be right back.